It's bad when I start thinking, oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene's got a good head on her shoulders.
She's got a good point. Yes, when Marjorie Taylor Greene. And then look at the list of literally judicial. She did a whole speech like this.
And then she said...
They were fishing for ice. They had fishing poles and they were just hanging donuts in front of the guys.
Like right in front of their faces while they're standing there trying to look tough.
What happened to Dan Bongino? He just disappeared. It's almost like, did he fall out a window and we just didn't hear him?
Yeah. That's what his last name sounds like. Bongino.
You have found the Titus Podcast Armageddon Update with hosts Christopher Titus, Rachel Bradley, and Ken Highland. And now, here's Christopher Titus with this week's Armageddon Update.
Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Ice, ice, baby. The crew of doughy, New Balance wearing masked losers. And let's face it, the word is losers. It's perfect. In fact, let's watch some of our highly trained ICE officers protect America, a nation of immigrants, from immigrants. A few days ago, ICE invaded an apartment building on the south shore of Chicago. They repelled from helicopters.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
Used flashbang grenades, broke down doors. And zip-tied the worst criminals in the godforsaken hellhole that is Chicago. Children. Because so many infants are in Tren de Aragua. They're arresting the worst of the worst. Gang members. Where all gang members hang out. Bakeries, schools, churches, parks, food trucks, and in court. While they're immigrating legally. Because isn't that what you guys said you wanted? Yeah, let's want them there legally. But let's go back to these cosplay commandos, these dickless douchebags zip-tying children in the middle of the night. Do you punks in ICE, do you guys have parents? You think they're proud of you? So here's what's happening. ICE is hiring untrained and incompetent mask-wearing cowards who are now going after kids and sleeping families because they can't take on people tougher than that. Comedians. Here is Valley Girl Voldemort letting you know how tough he actually is.
They have no idea how ruthless we are. They think they're tough. They have no idea how tough we are. They think that they're hardcore. We are so much more hardcore than they are.
Yeah, we're the coolest of the cool, the toppest of the top, the meanest of the mean, and the badasses of the badasseriousness people. Now, I'm pretty sure the Crips and the Bloods are just crapping their pants right now.
You ever had your shit pushed in? Your shit pushed in. Simple question.
So after this interview, Stephen Miller then crawled into the gutted skin of a dead hyena and dreamt of eating a newborn baby. So, we have a government run by a rapist pedophile, 34-time convicted felon tax cheat who is now sending soldiers to arrest people in the middle of the night and zip-tying half-naked children. Alpha males. The saddest thing is these unemployed cowards who took ICE bonuses so they could tell their parole officer they finally had a job. And after all the bitching and moaning about Biden forgiving student loans, did you know if you join ICE, you can get $60,000 of your school loans forgiven? Except you think these inbred, inept, walking beanbags went to college? They wouldn't even have a GED? You can't forgive a college debt if you didn't go to college! Or 11th grade. It's just another Trump grift. So, we have insecure insurgents invading peaceful cities so another insecure, illiterate, pedophile felon can stay president. And be clear, that's what this is about. I was just in Portland, people. There's no violence. I have friends in Chicago. There's no violence, at least way less than Shreveport. But let's contrast and compare. The troops from Texas they are sending into Chicago and Portland. Well, the murder rate in Dallas is 14 people for every 100,000. Now in Chicago, it's 18 murders per 100,000. Okay, but in Portland, it's 10 murders per 100,000. Why aren't we sending troops into Dallas? Or Richmond, Virginia, 24 murders per 100,000. Or Milwaukee, 23 per 100,000. Memphis, 40 murders per 100,000. Dayton, 30 murders per 100,000. And the winner, St. Louis, at 54 murders per 100,000. Yet no troops. In desperate need of cardio, dropping out of helicopters and kicking in doors to arrest terrorist toddlers in those cities. Our president is a dick.
Ding.
dictator,
Bing.
a felon, a liar, a con man, a rapist, and as far as we can tell, a pedophile. And we have to assume he is because he won't release the Epstein files.
Bing, bing, bing.
Congestive heart Führer is trying to end this country as we know it. But it's not going to happen. So don't wait. You need to get active now. Don't wait. Get loud. Scream sanity. Or live in tyranny. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. You know, when they finally snap, when people finally don't take this shit anymore, and I get it's going to get ugly, but to go after these fat, doughy, incompetent, untrained, fat fucks is going to be hilarious. And just looking at the internet, people are so smart. Do you understand what's going to happen? Oh, God. It never works. Read a history book, you dumb fucks. Everybody, Christopher Titus Podcast. How are we feeling today? With me, as always, the lovely Bombshell Ray.
What's up, people?
And the Highlander.
They're gonna be the only one.
We've also got the puppies with us. What's up, buddy?
Oh, we might have a little roof noise.
Yeah, we have some roof days. They're ripping. The guys came in and they basically. I always love when workers come in and they tell you how it's gonna go. They're like,
after they've already been doing it.
Yeah, well, even before they go, you need to move all the cars. I need all the cars because what if someone drops a hammer off the roof? I'm like, well, that's on you, isn't it?
What's all this drywall on my car? What is happening?
Are you hiring guys with only 3 fingers?
I'm going to tell you this. I am not taking any direction from any man that is currently pooping in a plastic shopping bag that he has draped over a plastic chair and put inside of a tanning tent. I said to you, because you said, did you see where they're pooping? And I had just pulled up and I said, oh my God, I was hoping that was a relaxation tent. It is not. I got closer. It is a shopping bag draped over one of those hospital chair poopers in a tanning tent.
Yes. I walked in. I was like, what is that? Is that because usually what happens is a construction site has a full-on porta potty. These guys have one of those flip-out things you get at not even REI, at Walmart. You stand up in, and there is like they're pooping into a plastic grocery bag, and awesome, right in our parking lot.
I literally thought a homeless person snuck in through the gate.
Very studious.
And was like over, and then I looked at it, and I was about to take a picture and send it to Ray and say, your makeup area is ready. But then I thought, I don't know.
That's awesome. That's perfect. Mr. Titus, you're on the set. Look, the budget's pretty bad on the movie. Here's your trailer.
Are you ready for your close-up?
It does have a bathroom that you can also use as a walker.
I just want to talk about the loft of hiney to base of bag is only about 5 inches, I would say. If that. So I'm just curious why we maybe didn't get a garbage bag.
You're actually impossible, but thicker. It's thicker too. A garbage bag can have more millimeters.
And does that mean that's exclusively for poop? Because workers wouldn't pee in the bag, right?
Where are they peeing?
That's my next question.
I thought it was raining.
I am going to have to send a picture. I'm going to send a picture of the whole setup to my landlord and go,
I have a lot of questions.
Hey, man.
I don't know if this is OSHA code.
Yeah, I believe we violated code. And I even think about it, the turd to top of bag distance is nowhere near code.
There's going to be some reciprocation.
Call ICE. Now call ICE.
No. By the way, there are moments where you say that's it. By the way, that's just not illegal.
That is, okay, valid.
Speaking of ICE, we just didn't get an update.
It's stressful to speak of.
I know, sure. Okay, so Ray's got all this stress going on. Can we talk about your stress levels? So Ray she had a great birthday. Now listen, you just had all the de-stressing ever. Of course, you took a bunch of girlfriends and it wasn't as de-stressful as you thought it was going to be. But it was fun.
Tell you, I need a vacation after that. The next day was like, I gotta go home. I can't do this.
You had fun. You guys went to the
we did have fun
outlet mall, and you guys went crazy. They went to the really nice outlet mall. They went crazy.
The designer outlet in Cabazon in Palm Desert.
A little princess shopping spree.
And then we stayed at the Ritz-Carlton in Rancho Mirage.
Oh, life is tough. God, do you need a vacation?
Yeah.
So stressful.
Yeah, I do. Because I need to detox for a year. One of us definitely vomited in a shopping bag in the car on the way back to the outlet mall. Wasn't me. No, I'm a professional. The other two of us got up and drank Dom while we put on our makeup the next day.
I'm living in a nightmare.
Yeah, it was excessive, I will say. And I need to not drink for
A while.
a long time.
Okay, good. Well, but you had a happy birthday.
I did. He saw some of the videos that started around 2 a.m.
All wearing
where we decided to put on face masks.
They're all wearing face masks, and they are dancing. And one of them's in the tub reenacted Freedom by George
Jen.
Michael. I won't let you down.
With a face mask.
These aren't ice masks.
In a row.
These
makeup
are
masks.
like, skincare face masks. And
Like,
Jen's
hello!
was
That
bright
one.
orange, yes. And she looked like a burn victim. And she wanted to do the Freedom video in the bathtub.
And her other friend's got a tiny face, so her mask was too big, and it looked like she was the man with your name the whole time. It was interesting.
And for some reason, she had on a hoodie, and her hood was up, and she was in a boxing ring, bouncing around.
Dancing.
We don't know why. So, point being, I need to detox for a long time. Yes, but I did.
So
some
why
good
are
shopping.
you stressed now? Because you had
I
all
didn't
that.
sleep.
Oh, that's true. But so here's what's going on, guys. We had ICE this last week attack an apartment building in Chicago. I got to be honest. They repelled out of helicopters. They could have just driven up. Hell, they could have scootered up. They could have just scootered up. Shing, shing,
Shing,
we're
shing.
here. They repelled onto the roof, kicked indoors, destroyed middle of the night, destroyed these people's homes.
Oh my
destroyed their
God! Wait,
apartments.
was it MS-13?
No, it was kids and families who were basically just living in Chicago.
Wait, kids?
Their children, they zip tied children together.
How
Little 6,
Gang
4.
members.
Very dangerous.
20.
Yeah, no, you saw on the Armageddon update. We had the toddler gang members in the Armageddon update.
They were packing with bottles.
Yeah, bottles. Plastic bottles.
Today they attacked a bakery.
Yeah, they
2
went out.
workers that were there to pick up croissants and coffee before going to the work site. They took them, and the coffees were still sitting on the garbage can.
This is worse than this is like scenes from The Naked Gun.
Exactly.
Of them flying through windows.
It is. So here's the thing. We keep saying and have been saying for years that this is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And every day it gets worse. And I'm not seeing the pushback. What I talked about in the Armageddon update, and I'll say it again, guys. He's got troops in Portland. Portland has a kill rate of 10 per 100,000. Shreveport has 23, 24, 30. St. Louis has 54 per 100,000. No troops there. Yeah. So this is so.
But tell what they're doing in Portland.
The
protesters that you told me yesterday.
Well, I saw one picture I saw was just great. It was a bunch of guys dressed as clowns, and they got in formation next to the guys the ICE guys in formation, and then one of the clowns switched sides and was walking behind the ICE formation. So it's just it
was the fishing poles with donuts.
Oh, that was another one too.
Yeah.
They were fishing for ice they had fishing poles, and they were just hanging donuts in front of the guys,
like right in front of their faces while they're standing there trying to look tough. Portland is going to be really smart funny about it. It's the wrong place.
So it's the wrong blue city, because Portland's going to be, and there's so many smart, inventive people living there. The protests are going to be awesome,
artful, creative,
funny, like mocking in a way. And that's what I think we need to come up with. Like, the great thing you notice is, like, Jimmy Kimmel hasn't backed off at all. He's going harder, and I think, and Colbert knows he's going to be gone in May, so he's going harder than ever. I think that we need to, the one thing these idiots hate is to be mocked.
Yes.
And they're so easy to mock. I want to go over, can we go over all the people that are currently in the cabinet? Because I watched Pam Bondi today talk to Congress, and I thought, I have never seen a lamer, worse, more uninformed, angry, criminal twat.
Yes, you have.
In my life.
She so reminds me of Caroline Leavitt and Tommy Lauren and
there's a whole.
What was the one last
subgenre
year? Last time, Kayleigh McEnany.
Yeah.
It's all these blonde, bitchy, angry,
like super Karens,
super
MAGA
Karens.
Karens.
Yeah, they are.
Like
Thanos Karens.
The
Thanos Karens.
Who you are supposed to be a professional, and the oversight committee asks you a question, which is, what oversight is.
Right. It's what the whole hearing's
And
about.
you have a dossier and your instant response is Hunter Biden. It's like, okay, you just showed yourself to not be a professional. But those Republicans, they think, got him. No,
But that
not.
shows how dumb they are. Like you people are saying, let me ask you. I just want to ask you. Okay, so he's been in office 8 months now, right? January, February, 8
Only
months.
8 months?
8 months. It's, no, almost 10 months. No, yeah. So, question: what has he done? Nothing. We are not 4.5 million kids are going to be starving because we killed USAID. We've got thousands of people that aren't working that they had to hire back because they fired them when they couldn't get it done. We've got a DOJ that doesn't work. We've got Kash Patel, who's literally like the lamest, or FBI balls, what someone called him, which I think is the funniest thing, which I've stolen, by the way, FBI balls. He's the lamest. I was talking to Ray, I go, what happened to Dan Bongino? He just disappeared. He started talking shit because he saw the Epstein files and he started talking shit. Next thing you know, dead silent. And she goes, yeah, and they hired another guy. It's like, did they? Remember
he called in sick. He called it right after the whole Epstein thing was happening.
For like 3 days.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not going.
They appointed, I said it on the podcast, a deputy assistant for his position immediately after he kind of spoke out against the
not releasing.
The memo, the not releasing Epstein, that memo.
So
that
look up Dan Bongino news and see what happened, because I don't know because it's almost like, did he fall out a window and we just didn't hear him?
Yeah.
Did somebody Epstein his ass? Because
that's what his last name sounds like. Boing.
That's the noise he makes going down.
There's no recent headlines. I'm looking at his X account. The last post he made on X was August 23rd.
Holy shit. People, find Dan Bongino. Where the hell is Dan Bongino? This is a guy I did a podcast every day.
Yeah, he wouldn't shut up.
July 11th was the last news story. Axios said that he took a day off from work Friday after clashing at the White House with AG Pam Bondi over their refusal to release the Epstein files. That was July.
Did he just go away? Did they just tell him, just shut up, stay in your office, and we're going to pay your salary? Is that what happened?
Like an NDA type thing? Like, just shut the fuck up. You can keep your thing. We're going to keep, you can live, right?
You get to live. Because, by the way, accidents happen. Accidents happen. That's what I'm going to say.
Your house could blow up in North Carolina.
You never know. If you're a judge, well, yeah, they say when someone goes against us.
As of early October, this is AI. As of early October 25, which is this week, Bongino's status appears to be unresolved, with CNN last reporting in July that his long-term future in the role was uncertain. The daily podcast, The Dan Bongino Show, is no longer with Cumulus Media.
It seems like his whereabouts are uncertain.
Isn't that a CSI show?
Yeah,
CSI, unresolved.
Unresolved. Like, it seems like is he breathing unresolved? It seems like, what happened to Dan Bongino? The fuck happened to Dan Bongino?
People are asking.
Cause of death, unresolved.
Unresolved. You know what? We sent him to a farm. He went to a farm downstate.
Questions
unresolved.
mount about Dan Bongino after Trump appointed a FBI co-deputy director. Co-deputy. It's not a position. Dan Bongino is the deputy director.
So you got a deputy.
Co-deputy.
So we got a deputy.
Yeah.
That's my special unit with the fake badges.
He's gone, guys. Gone. I don't know.
But where?
Yeah.
I
And
could
what
find
happened?
that out, but the person I could find that out from is not doing well right now.
Wouldn't the FBI know? Wouldn't Kash Patel know where
here's
Dan
the thing.
Bongino?
So Dan Bongino made his bones talking about the Epstein list, and Clinton was on it, and all these people on it. So then, as Trump was saying, again, of course, the second I get into presidency, I'm releasing it, and the Kennedy files, and then the second with it, he thought we were going to forget about it. We're like, where's the Epstein list now? Because I want to know if there's Democrats on it. I fucking want to know, because I want them taken out too.
Yep.
Problem is, Peter Thiel, there's like all these guys that are supposedly on it that are he said something like that. Didn't he say something like, some of the people on it, need to be protected or something? He said, this guy always says shit. I don't understand how he gets away with shit. I don't understand. But as Zach said before when we did the show, it's a cult. So Dan Bongino's missing. Kash Patel is pretty much like NDA. It's so funny to watch him on that shooting site, the Charlie Kirk site, because he was just like, he was doing this. Like, he had no fucking idea what he was doing. So let's go into the lameness of it. So you got Dan Bongino, who's disappeared because he actually had some integrity. We got Kash Patel, who is so inept, never been in law enforcement, has no idea what the fuck he's doing. He's running the FBI. Are you kidding me? Pam Bondi, who, by the way, Trump gave $25,000 to way back when she was running for office after the first Epstein trial that happened in Florida. She's been involved the whole way. And if you go down the list and you got Tom Holman, this guy fucking took 50 grand in a bag. Yeah. He took 50 grand in a bag, and they grilled her today about it, and she wouldn't answer it. She just wouldn't answer it. So
who, Bundy?
Yeah,
it was interesting that Lindsey Graham actually flipped out and on her about Comey and said, "What the hell would you recall?" Because she didn't recall anything. So Lindsey Graham even got frustrated. But Lindsey Graham has been on the oversight committee for so long, he's used to how it's supposed to be. And this was a real departure. And if someone in the government created that binder for her, that's a violation of the Hatch Act.
I heard that on the way in. But also it could be an outside source that actually just sent him stuff.
But they don't seem to care about the Hatch Act at all.
If
they did, call the White House info line, it's Caroline Leavitt saying that the Democrats just shut down the government. That's a violation of the Hatch Act.
Oh my God, we need to call.
Let's deal with that for a second, dude. Let's analyze what this is. Okay, so just so you guys know, the government is shut down. Now, it doesn't feel like the government shut down, and because no one's taking this man seriously anymore. Shit's going to have to go sideways. So I want to point out to our troops right now, you're not getting paid right now, which means you're no longer in the military. It means you're part of the resistance. Welcome. Also, we have Burbank Airport last night. All the air traffic controllers left. There was no one to land the fucking planes. Ray and I are going to be in Washington this next week. I'm walking.
We're starting today.
We are getting Lime scooters, and we are going to scoot to Washington. I think that going over the Grants Pass is going to be a bitch, but at least there's no weather.
We're going to be in Spokane. I'm doing Wednesday night with my whole show. It's my last chance to do the full run through before the filming. And my dad keeps calling, even though I just texted him.
In front of an audience, but we're going to do it. We're going to run it.
And so Wednesday, the 8th.
Let me say something. Yeah. Guys, go to the show in Spokane. This show is life-changing, and it is so funny in a situation that shouldn't be. You've actually created a piece of genius with this one-person show. I love it. It's called Beauty for Ashes. Go see it. She's doing Wednesday night. I'm doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She will also be there with me. On the Wednesday, I'll be in another part of Washington in Mount Vernon
at a theater
with my son Andrew Rivers.
Little Andy Rivers. So come out to that. And then the week after that, we're going to be back in Derry, New Hampshire at that super awesome theater.
Yep. And then something else too.
We're going to be Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center in Sugarloaf, New York, and on the 17th. And then the 18th is Tupelo Music Hall in Derry, New Hampshire. That is a killer theater. We've never done the Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center before.
So we're going there. And, so I was talking about in the Armageddon update. If you look at the list of people that is in this administration, it is a list of fuck-ups and criminals that we've never seen. Yep. Like it's like nobody's competent, nobody's doing their job. Imagine if the Democrats, say what you will about people who are gay, whatever your personal opinion is, most qualified, fucking ran his shit, knew backwards and forwards what's going on. If you look at our
huge resume,
look at our vice president. She was fucking stunning. Her resume stunning. Congress, what she did in Congress as a prosecutor, as attorney general, she was amazing. Just go down the list of competency that we had in the Biden administration, and then look at the list of literally judicial fuck-ups. It is stunning.
Look, and it's bad when I start thinking, well, Marjorie Taylor Greene's got a good head on her shoulders.
She's got a good point. Yes. When Marjorie Taylor Green, she put
There's
something
an
out
article out today saying that her break from the GOP on the shutdown is significant, but she also very clearly broke with them on the Epstein files. Right. I was listening to Nicole Wallace's podcast, The Best People. It's great. If you guys want to hear an absolutely incredible podcast.
Stacey
Abrams episode on Nicole Wallace's Only the Best People podcast. Holy crap.
It'll fire you up.
It'll fire you up. It will inform you. We're always saying, what can we do? Go watch or listen to that podcast. I'm going to do it. I'm going to listen to it again. It was so good. But anyway, I was listening to one of the Epstein survivor episodes, and she said today, she didn't say her name, but she said, yeah, we do have some unlikely allies now. And so it doesn't matter that you weren't with us before, you're with us now. And I just thought, holy crap, Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeted.
That's how low the bar is now.
I'm not suicidal. Just so you know.
By the way, that's a sign that someone talked to you.
Yes.
When anybody in the
Marjorie Taylor Greene said that?
When anyone in the government goes, I want everyone to know I'm not suicidal.
I want you to know if anything happens to me.
And she did a whole speech like this.
And then she said, she said, I believe women.
Wow.
What? I know.
What is
so here's what we know. And so let's try to analyze. Everybody go conspiracy head. Full conspiracy, okay? All right. So let's say Ghislaine Maxwell too. We have so much to talk about. So let's say that those Epstein files, I read a big article. There's someone on, I forget the name. I want to find it on Threads that did this amazingly long art, a 4-part thing on the Epstein files. And I read the first part of it, and it is so fucking interconnected. It's like that movie Conspiracy Theory where all these lines connect to all these famous people. It's insane. Yep. And all those people are not just rich people. A lot of them are Republicans. A lot of them Republican senators and shit. And here's what I think. Here's my conspiracy here. Okay, now I have no evidence for this. I'm just saying it. I think, because I don't understand why these Republicans, Josh Hawley included, are doing nothing in the face of watching the country burn. And by the way, it's not burning. Portland's not burning. Seattle's not burning. But this guy's burning down everything we believe in and everything we stand for. The only thing I can think of is that Trump has evidence on everybody. That's all I can think of. And because why else? Why else? Why else wouldn't you just go, fuck this guy? Even when Nixon was running, and Nixon had shit on people, but they went into his office and go, dude, you're done. This is crazy. Yeah. And no one will do that to this son of a bitch. And I think it's because they have stuff. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell got denied by the Supreme Court yesterday.
They just flat out didn't hear it, right?
Yeah. There's like, I guess there's it's a docket where everybody wants their appeals heard, and the Supreme Court looks at 400 people and goes, nope. Yeah. She was one of those people. Well, then they interviewed Trump. They go, Ghislaine Maxwell just got her appeal denied. What are you thinking about that? Are you going to pardon her or anything? And it was Caitlin Collins asking, like, he goes, well, I have to look into that. And Caitlin Collins goes, I'm sorry. She goes, wait. She goes, no, but she's a convicted sex trafficker. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to the DOJ. And I told Ray, I go, watch the way he does it. He does it like she's asking him, will you please? Right. He goes, you know what? I'll look into that. I'll have to talk to the DOJ. I'll look into that. Like he was going, you know what? That's not a bad idea. She didn't say that. She's like, no, just the way he twisted it.
And this is after the Supreme Court already denied it?
Yes. He's sitting in, and he says, he goes, I have to look at that. And then, he goes, and he says, and something about Puff Daddy too, because Puff Daddy also has asked me for a pardon. And I just want to go, why are we even here?
Seriously, like all this fucking horseshit and chaos that's going on, and we're 8 months in, everyone is worse off, right? If we ask, are you better off now?
Off, yeah.
You're no one.
No.
We're all worse. Right. Except for maybe
inflation's higher.
Yep.
When Biden left, it was down to 2.4%, and it was still dropping.
Everything's so expensive,
and everything's gone up in price. He's saying the tariffs raised $500 billion. What, you just took $500 billion from American taxpayers, you fuck, and you didn't call it a tax.
Jobs numbers are down.
Jobs numbers are down. We lost 3,000 jobs, and when Biden was in, we were great. We were doing 210 on average, 1,000 a month.
Law enforcement has been shifted to getting innocent children instead of going after kids. Actual criminals.
Right. There's no.
Trump is basing where he's sending troops based on old footage from 5-6 fucking years ago.
Oh, CNN put up a picture today talking about the Insurrection Act, and it was a picture of the LA riots about Portland. The way they couched it, it looked like, oh, this is Portland right now. Well, it's the Winchell's Donuts. Winchell's Donuts closed all locations between 2002 2008.
Like we're talking about before the podcast, we were talking about Stephen Miller and like bitching about him and how he's like they, and we're like, who the fuck is they? Who's they?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
Antifa from 5 years ago? Is it like the fucking Black Panthers from 1960? Who
Is
the
it the
fuck are you
guys that
talking about?
attacked the Capitol?
They.
Right.
Them.
So he said that's what I did. That bit I did. We have to put that they them up again. With
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
We'll put
And
that
then
up.
you've got, we're in the middle of a shutdown, and Mike Johnson keeps everybody home.
Yep.
Right. So
Ends
they,
the voting, keeps everybody home.
well, they has to. Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is upset. She's saying, no, we need to get this handled. But you have to understand, this is what is really blowing my mind. In my lifetime, anytime we've had a shutdown, it's been the biggest deal ever, right? It's all we talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having chest pains.
That's not
That's
good.
weird.
From muscle shape, what did you work out recently?
Yesterday, I did a lot of burpees and push-ups.
It's the small, it's like the cartilage in your...
I hate that.
I
hate
do
I get that.
not
Like cramps.
want
Anyway.
you to have chest pains.
I'm going to try not to die, but we're not talking about it. To the point that I forgot for a minute, because to be fair, I drank a lot this weekend. Oh, maybe that's why. My chest.
You already told us that. You drank so much you forgot you told us about it already.
But
Like amnesia.
Mahogany, I texted her to thank her
Rumnesia,
for my
I think it's called.
gift. And she said, I'm sorry it wasn't bigger, but this shutdown has me really freaked out. We're being told, Mahogany's a federal probation officer, supervisor. She said, we're being told that this one is going to be a long one.
Do you know why?
But they're talking to Pam Bondi today about Epstein and Comey. We're not even voting.
But here's one they keep saying. So every sentence that you get a Republican on, the Democrats shut it down. Democrats shut it. They're doing. Trump has told everybody, do what Roy Cohn taught me.
Right.
Say what you eventually. That's not true. How is it possible the Democrats shut everything down when they don't have the Senate, they don't have the House, they don't have the Supreme Court, and they don't have the presidency? Now, Mike Johnson is currently running the House of Representatives, right?
Yes.
But he won't even call a meeting. Do you know why? Because there's a new House member that came in that said she's going to vote she's going to be the 218th vote to release the Epstein files.
Yep.
If they release the Epstein files, I don't think we're ready for the
Fallout,
the shift. There's going to be a massive shift because it's not just Trump on that list.
Yeah.
There are some people that we're going to be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And these are billionaires. And can we talk about that one more time? I don't understand. I get money's important. I'd love to be rich. I'd love to have my own plane. I'd love, but
not today, but yeah.
But I look around, not today, with them, no one to fucking call it in.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I live really well. I live in a good house. I have an amazing wife. I have dogs. I have money in the bank. I have to be honest with you. I don't understand why you'd be willing to sell out everything for another billion when you already have 200 billion.
Yeah.
You can't spend that money in a billion years. The point I was wanting to make is I always talk about Mackenzie Scott, who got 57 billion from Bezos, and she's given away 19 billion in the last 3 years, and she still has like 58 billion.
Yeah.
Like she can't fucking spend it.
It's like Tetris.
Yeah.
She's like,
It's I don't get it, and I don't get macro. We've lost our sense of fairness in this country, and the people that have everything think they want more. As a matter of fact, the reason the Democrats aren't voting is because the CR that they want to pass has a $900 billion cut to Medicare and Medicaid. Now, Trump's tax cuts are $913 billion. So they've taken from the poorest people who need healthcare, me, you, they actually said that insurance premiums are going to double or triple. So let's say a 65-year-old couple that was paying $1,300 a month for healthcare, it's going to go to like 40, or is it 16,000? Some crazy number. It's like 48.
This was when you were looking at me when I was taking pictures with my phone. This is what I wanted to say.
Right.
Because it's a video. Marjorie Taylor Greene is upset about that. And she just tweeted, "This is your daily reminder that insurance has become unaffordable for most Americans.
Can confirm.
Health, auto, and home. I wish my party would make this a priority." Because she X'd yesterday. I hate saying X. Can I say tweeted?
Yeah.
That her child's health care when he or she turns 25 is going to literally double, she put in all caps. So she's upset about this. She's calling for them to come back and vote on Obamacare.
Wow. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene again?
I have a theory about
What
this.
is going
I have a theory about this. I have a theory. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is not married. She got divorced from her husband, right?
Mhm.
She's been dating.
She was dating, yeah.
What I have a theory. You ever meet somebody where they change your mind about things, where you date them, and it's not because you just love them, it's because they actually make sense and they start pointing things out to you and you're like, oh fuck.
She's dating like Bernie Sanders or something.
Yes, exactly. Because you're banging them, you're more willing to listen.
That is when she changed.
Because you're more willing to listen. I think somebody in Marjorie Taylor Greene's life is like, what are you doing? This is horrible. Thinking. Yeah. I don't listen. I've known a lot of smart people that had dumb ideas because of the way they were raised, me being one of them. Dumb ideas because of the way they were taught. And then when your brain opens up, and that's the problem we have with a lot of MAGA right now, is they're not willing to look at the reality of it.
Have you seen her push-ups lately? They look really like good form.
She did a full pull-up.
It.
She out Hegseth. She actually, of course, I think her CrossFit push-ups were way cleaner than Hegseth.
This episode brought to you by AGZ.
This is the shite.
I gotta tell you guys.
I have now been taking this almost every night.
I did not believe in it when they first sent it. I was like, for me.
But they were paying for ads and you're like, we're saying it.
I think that AG1 is incredible.
Always.
And so I was up for trying something that they made. But for me, sleep things don't work. Except for this. It is crazy.
Yep.
I love the way it tastes. It's like having a healthy hot chocolate before bed.
So I've been drinking it cold, not thinking about it. And here's how dumb I am. Can I say, okay, so I was pouring into a bottle of water like I always do my AG1.
Yeah.
Which you can. And I walk upstairs and Ray goes, you could heat that up and make it like a cup of tea for you.
Yeah, I said it on the podcast last week.
And I was like, woo. Like she was you're a wizard. You're brilliant.
If you use
and then it says, make it hot.
The whiskey, well, it says you can do either, but the whiskey thing, what's it called?
You can put whiskey in it too. What?
The spinny
frother.
Oh, the frother.
It really like blends it and do it in a mug with hot water. It is like having a healthy tasting hot chocolate before bed. It is so good, and it's becoming a routine for me where I start craving it at night. And within like half an hour, I get sleepy.
Yep. So I'm really looking forward to it, because you know what the worst thing is when you're trying to cut your calories or get like in shape or whatever, you end up getting really hungry at night because you don't want to put anything in your body, right? But this
gives you a thing.
Oh, what a lifesaver! Because then you can fall right to sleep and keep your fast going.
Not only that, but I slept, and it was deep sleep, because you ever wake up and you're like, I was like that when I woke up, like I gotta get out of bed. God, wow.
See, like
panic. I was still asleep, and I was
in
awake.
the morning. You're not groggy though. It is like
I'm just saying it was
deeply restful sleep, and you can do it with milk too. We haven't tried that, like almond milk, heating that up.
That might be even more chocolate.
And you're setting intentions for your health by doing AG1 in the morning and having this at night. It's just like a 24-hour around the clock care for your body. It's melatonin free, no artificial sweeteners, no added sugar. And it just helps you wind down. Your brain just goes,
it does work for me.
Sleepy sleep.
My brain goes very fast all the time.
Yes, it does. So right now, if you're ready to turn down your stress, focus on your rest, head to drinkag1.com/Titus to get a free frother. You get that thing with it, which is super cool, with your first purchase of AGZ. That's drinkag1.com/Titus. It's got adaptogens, which you guys love. Magnesium, probably the magnesium.
Does it have the same stuff as AG1?
No, it's different. It's
ashwagandha.
It's got magtine. It's a magnesium L-threonate and saffron. Amounts supported by research that support the body's need to calm and ease into a natural sleep.
I love that the AG1 is so successful, and it obviously works. That these guys how do we help deal with this part of
the
health?
Other half of it,
yeah, and make it look corporate enough so people don't get weird.
Because
it does. The packaging's nice, and you're like, all right. Because you ever notice when you go too holistic, You're
It's
like,
like
this isn't. Why is this burlap? Why is everything in burlap?
Everything is like a
And it
60s
smells
song.
like patchouli. Why? I don't. Yeah, this
Yellow, yellow.
This is, you're going to start looking forward to it at night. I have, because you're right. Can't cheat. It feels like a cheat.
It was interesting. I was on the couch. You'd gone upstairs, and I was on the couch. I was doing something on the computer, and I was starting to research onto the Armageddon update, and I heard the microwave going bloop, boop, and it would be like 30 seconds. And I kept looking around. I'm like, finally, I get up and I so I don't know. I never let something sit in the microwave, so I don't know the noise it makes. So I'm standing thinking it was the phone or something. Boop, got it. And there's a big giant mug of HEC in there, and I take it upstairs. Oh, I left it in there. Yeah,
I forgot it.
You were already sleepy.
You delivered it. So Mike Johnson did cancel all votes in the House this week.
So whose fault is it
He
again?
says the Democrats, if you call the White House work line, info line, the lower chamber did its job in funding the government and placed the blame on Senate Democrats.
I'm sorry. So I want to point this out. The Democrats were all in the chamber as of last week. They were
He's
all
blaming
there.
it on Senate Democrats.
They were all there, but all the House Democrats were there too. It didn't pass the House, and the Senate Democrats were today all there in a hearing with Pam Bondi. I've never seen a woman that activated every one of my relationship red flags within 4 sentences. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You whoever you're with has got to be scared out of his mind. Jesus Christ.
He's also obviously avoiding the vote on the Epstein files.
He's
Clearly.
not even swearing in a legally elected, validated representative from Arizona.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And well, also because people like Marjorie Taylor Greene have been public about their split.
And Dan Bongino bitched about the Epstein files, and now exactly. So I'm not going to even bring it up because I was going to bitch about how come you guys don't realize this. So we have to assume at this point that if they're not releasing the Epstein files, they refuse to release it. He's having guys fucking rappel out of a helicopter to get children. We have them going to Portland where they're literally being clowned by clowns, and he's doing all he can to avoid us talking about the Epstein files. We have to assume that whatever's in the Epstein files is so damning to Donald Trump. And this is the same guy who we have on camera and saying, grab him by the pussy. We have on camera saying, if she wasn't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. Yeah. We have the worst scumbag piece of shit ever. What's in those files that he's so freaked out about that he's willing to set the country on fire?
And I'm sure he loves this shutdown. Because what can't they do?
They can't do anything.
Can't do anything. So more time.
What will happen? And he's too dumb and he doesn't know history. What will happen? And it will happen soon. It happen in the next 3 months. Somebody's going to leak this information. Somebody's going to put it out. Someone's going to leak something from Epstein because it's going to get worse. And there's going to be a day where they cross the line. I keep calling it the George Floyd moment. There's going to be a George Floyd moment coming up where Tim Dillon, by the way, the podcaster Tim Dillon's kind of flipped on him, said something. He was like, in Portland, fucking Portland? Yeah. You're invading Portland? Dude, I was just there. In fact, I have the video. So we're going to show what we'll do. This was Portland 2 weeks ago, and you're going to show them doing this. This is the riot I caused because I killed. So he's invading Portland. Chicago was fine. Chicago's always been Chicago, but he's not sending anybody into St. Louis.
They invaded Legoland.
Legoland is
fucking
going.
Disneyland.
Yeah, I hear that going on. They've arrested some Ninja Turtles who they say are in Trinidad.
Because they were hiding under tunnels.
I am. And Kash Patel. What are Kash Patel's qualifications exactly? Podcaster.
He had a podcast. You just have to have a podcast or be on Fox, I think.
And a lazy eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's not lazy. It's pretty active.
One.
It's working hard.
Darting. One is darting.
It's
across.
up and at him.
It's a CrossFit eye is what that is.
Yes. On Sunday, a federal judge that Trump appointed chastised him and his administration for trying to undermine her order about calling the Oregon National Guard into federal service. He was trying to send federalized members of the National Guard from other states into Oregon.
What you did in Chicago, he sent Texas in. Now Dallas.
He did, because the judge said she needed a moment to read the government's response. And so they took that opportunity to send them in.
Can we just take a minute and just log another complaint about Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries and how they are not at every single thing that the fucking Trump and his minions do. They should be coming out every day strongly fighting it some fucking how.
I've been saying this 6 o'clock every day.
Fight this
specific time. They come out and go, here's the stupidity today that was done by this administration.
I like that Schiff did that today. He summarized. Adam Schiff.
Yeah, but Schiff, yes, he did today, but it was weird because you know what else I noticed? I noticed that the news cut away from that. To watch Pam Bondi became so, and I hate to use this for cunty, but it was crazy to watch.
Woo.
Yeah, she was bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's a reason Shakespeare had to use that word. And it's very rare. When there's most women, 95% of women, 98% of women in the world don't deserve that word. Wow, today was crazy.
I don't think it's specific to women.
But guys can be cunty. I can be cunty.
Can be.
What? so Schiff came down and he listed the questions she wouldn't answer, but
it was great to see it boiled down like that.
That's what we need, though. I agree with you. We need a daily report that they go, here's what happened today. Because what would happen was they would start to create an audience where we'd go, I want to hear the 6 o'clock report. Right. And then the news would start covering the 6 o'clock report, and we go, and then all of a sudden, people that would listen to it would go, wait, and then it would get around. But that they don't have a fucking plan. Like Hakeem Jeffries is honestly not the right man for the moment. You know, when W was around, maybe, but and Schumer is not ready for anything.
Right, because even when they come out of their shell or whatever the fuck.
Strongly worded letter.
It's the fucking lamest thing.
Strongly worded letter.
He's doing nursery rhymes. Hakeem, I'm like, brother, like, we don't care if it rhymes. Do something. Right? This episode, speaking of doing something, is brought to you by OS1.
With the peptides.
OS1. It is a peptide.
They got some peptides.
Oh, shit. Let's see. Holy crap.
You're shaving it down. Is it coming in?
Yes, look.
Back down?
Get under the light.
Holy shit, dude. It's wild. That's
He's running the microphone
crazy?
Over the new hair.
I know
on
you keep it in
his
shape,
bald spot.
but dude, that bald spot is filling in.
I'm telling you, man.
If you're losing your hair, you're noticing more hair in your brush, you're probably not imagining it. You can have seasonal shedding, breakage because it's colder outside.
Like
That's not what Ken had. He did not
By
shed
the way,
seasonally.
I can also scratch my neck with my back leg.
OS1 hair can help. It's a scalp serum. Show us again. Powered by that patented OS1 peptide. Can you see it in the video? Because
like
you guys,
it doesn't have the hole anymore.
I know, it's not a shiny.
It works by targeting the cells in your hair follicles that contribute to that shedding, thinning, and slower hair growth. OS1 hair actually reactivates the hair growth cycle, promotes thicker, fuller, denser hair. In Ken's case, just hair.
For God's sakes, hair.
They've done clinical studies, of course. This company, this is what they're all about, is backing it up with science. To validate that science, the numbers are pretty wild. 6 months in, people saw 43% increase in hair thickness and a 40% increase in hair density.
That's exactly right. 43% is exactly right.
Overall reduction in hair shedding, increased hair volume, and fullness. That's kind of crazy. What do you do? How do you do it?
I do it with a little roller, and then right after a shower.
It's like a little
it's like a little lawnmower,
perforator almost,
like a lawn aerator,
like of a Lego,
like it's a head aerator.
Yeah. Not the most comfortable thing. I'll admit. I mean, it's like little tiny needles, but just do it.
It's creating an opening for that serum to go in, and
then it comes in a dropper, and it's very luxurious. And I put it on. I mean,
this is his nighttime routine.
It's my routine. And I massage it in, and I think of happy things, and I think of potential.
That's
Grass growing.
Yeah.
Trees
Long walks on the
growing.
beach
Yeah.
Right,
and
exactly.
holding hands with someone.
It's actually working. That's kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah.
This is
The
like
fact that,
ADZ.
like,
I'm
can
I
you
like,
let
keep
it-
feeling it.
this
and
is
going,
going to work.
Can you
and
let
then-
your hair grow, or do you like it? Because you've
Well,
had this look for so long.
I think it would
Not
be like,
until
it would be
it-
like sprouting in certain places.
This
but it
is
wouldn't-
I wanna
crazy.
see it.
I
You have
actually
hats.
want to
We're
take
good.
a picture. Here. You know, I love One Skin. It was founded in 2016 by an all-women team of scientists with PhDs. Skin regeneration, stem cell biology, immunology, and bioinformatics. I just love that.
I
It's
do
some
too.
badass women
But also,
that got
like,
together.
like here's what I love about it: men or women. I like that it's actual scientists
Yeah.
working, putting something together, as opposed to hey, this smells like vanilla. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
you're
I
right.
want like the scientists actually.
Well, you know, we love their body, OS1 body and face and eye and the cleanser. And this is the new thing. Now they're dealing with hair loss, hair thinning. One of my very good friends is going to get this because she's just out of the blue started losing her hair. So if you're having that issue, this is for you. Born from over 10 years of longevity research, One Skin's my chest is killing me. OS1 peptide is proven to target the cells that cause the visible signs of aging, so your scalp and your hair now stay healthy as you age. Go to oneskin.co/hair. Use code Titus for 15% off your first order, and then they'll say, "Where'd you hear about it?" And what do?
You go Titus podcast.
That's right. Good job. You did it. Go to oneskin.co/hair.
I'm just-
Promo code Titus. You'll get 15% off your first purchase.
Just dealing with the fact that I forgot the OS1 commercial because my wife seems to be having a heart attack.
Yeah, seriously.
It's my chest when I talk a lot. It starts to hurt.
Yeah, that's
That's
it's
on
a
my- that's
cramp.
on
And I'm trying
Weird.
to get my breath.
That's what my ears do when you talk a lot.
I love everybody at home just burst out laughing that you said that to me.
I like it.
I get so many emails. I don't even tell you about
Tell
it.
me, I want to hear them because
No, you
it'll change
don't.
my opinion. It'll change my behavior. I need to change my behavior. It'll change my behavior.
Even
Too late? Is it
even
too
Ken
late?
Said, I'll totally be like, I'll just be like, I'll just like, A guy from Pravda fell out a window today. One of the Russian newspaper Pravda. I look it up. It looks like the editor. Did I miss this? Did I stream this? It looked like the editor of Pravda fell out a 7-story window today.
They're getting rid of editors. Oh,
No, getting rid of it. I think they just have too many windows. I think it's just a window thing.
well, who's manufacturing the windows in Russia?
These are do they
double
not have
pane.
Anderson windows
Yeah.
there? Like, or a little bar, a little strappy strap, bungee cord, something.
They don't have Home Depots
look
with
it
the.
No, I was looking at a different news story. I always try
good.
to stay one step
Okay,
ahead
well,
of you
good. What is
guys.
what when you looking at? Tell us that
What
one.
do you want me
Let's
to
talk
look
about
up? Pravda
Pravda editor dies.
Pravda publisher dies in a fall from a window in Moscow.
shit.
Okay, I didn't dream it.
Holy shit.
I thought maybe because it happens all the time, but no. So
To be fair, he's the publisher and he's the former publisher because he's 87. He fell from a 5th floor window of his own apartment, a 70-foot plunge.
Look, you live in Russia for how many years? You live on the first floor forever.
you just always
Ranches. You buy
always.
Oh,
ranch
this
homes.
The
are-
problem is, if you live in the first floor, you're going to get hit by another dude that fell out a window.
Another window.
You got killed. I got killed by a guy who fell out a window when I left my house.
Every news outlet says a different floor. This one says
I thought it was 7th.
7th.
Ah, okay.
They're saying the story is he had a nervous breakdown,
Okay.
and so he decided to jump.
But he put out a video earlier and said, I am not having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I am not suicidal at all. Marjorie Taylor Greene, please come see me.
This is so like a Trump thing. Doesn't Russia know that they've been doing this and the world mocks them, but they just keep doing it?
Yeah, they don't. Well, because there's no. Here's
He's
the
87. Just let him die.
here's exactly. You did how impatient are you,
Yeah.
Putin? He's 87.
He got another week in Russia.
I think we're getting to that place now where Trump's very bold right now. He goes, I can't instigate the insurrection. I can't attempt. There's no insurrection. Crime is down 15%, pretty much countrywide. In some of these cities where he's sending people in, Portland's one of them, it's down like 30%. Murders are down. Crime in DC was down 30%, and he's sending in troops. Because people, what he needs to do, and you guys need to know this, and this is why I want you to start screaming sanity. This is why I want you to get serious. It's no longer time to wait and see what happens. It's happening. What he's doing is he's creating, because he sends troops everywhere. We get pissed. We go after the troops because that's what's going to happen. Now, had there been no troops, the cities would have been fine, right? So he's creating a problem. He's creating a conflict. So he creates a conflict, then the conflict happens like it did during George Floyd, and he says, all right, martial law is declared. The Insurrection Act, martial law is declared. No more elections. That means we don't get midterms. That means the Republicans continue to run things. I don't think people are going to take that very well. It's just going to get worse. I also said a report, it said ICE agents are quitting in droves because they are getting harassed, mocked, and there is zero respect for them.
Oh, there was that app that the guy created.
I hate Apple now, man.
Google did it too, to warn people, and Apple removed it. Ice Tracker.
It's called Ice Tracker. He was on Rachel Maddow the other night, and he said, yeah, they just came in and said they were told by the DOJ to remove the app for Ice Tracker. Yep. So guys, I want to say this. We're Ice Tracker now, all of us. Yep. So if you see one of my friends, there's a construction thing going on across the street from his house, and he walked over and he goes, hey guys, if anybody comes to get you guys, just go knock on my door, go in my house. They can't come in my house without a warrant. And we in a nation of immigrants, we need to. I don't want to tell you because I don't want him in trouble. But it's someone we love dearly. Someone you were with this weekend, her husband. Yeah. So do me a favor.
Oh, I know. Okay.
So we have to be Ice Tracker now. So if you see it, like if I see ICE coming at, also, and don't do this. Do not do this. Do not carry wire cutters with you, heavy duty wire cutters with you. Don't. If you see an ICE truck or a ICE van, don't snip the valve stem. Don't strap the tires. That costs money. Don't snip the valve stems because then the tires will instantly go flat. Don't do that. Don't snip the valve stems and then all the tires will go flat. For every tire you do that to, don't do that. For God's sakes.
Well, so far we're protesting. We're doing it right? Because Trump wants he's getting close to like a Reichstag fire type thing, where he's going to create, he's going to invent the fake fight. Because he's prodding these blue cities, hoping that it's organically we're gonna fight, but Portland's having tea parties.
People are clowns. They're doing. Did you see the girl dressed up as Victorian tea party? ICE is going by in droves, and they're like, hello.
They're yelling at them with the tea. They're having a tea party. Portland, we love you, Portland.
Right. So, but here's the thing: like all bullies don't go, well, I lost this one, I'm going to stop being a bully now. They keep pushing, and they keep pushing, and they keep pushing. Again, people, they rappelled out of helicopters into an apartment complex, kicked indoors. They threw toys in the street. They zip-tied children, not Trende or Agua. They actually did it to kids. And so he's going to keep pushing until we can't take it anymore. What he doesn't understand is that America and Americans have been raised with one thing. We are raised in revolution. We started in revolution. We've never taken shit. We never do take shit. Eventually we all turn. And when we all turn, it's fucking insane. Yeah. Also, we're probably the most inventive society. If you look at all the things that were invented in the world, Americans that were born here and immigrants have invented things and came up with the next thing. California's being the center of a lot of the most incredible inventions in the world. We will, trust me, there is going to be a pushback, and you're not going to like it. And I can't wait till Pam Bondi and Kash Patel and Stephen Miller and Tom Holman are in jail. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
You got to stay healthy for the apocalypse. So this episode brought to you by FitBud.
And that's what I'm doing for the revolution. I can
FitBud. It's an app.
It's an app that I've been using for 2 years now. November will be 2 years solid. I got to tell you, it has kept me focused. It has kept me on my game. It has kept me working out 3 to 5 times a week, every week. It gives me, it argues with me if I want to do, if I want to do something like too much, if I'm doing too many biceps, they're like, hey bro, you know, and it'll say you can't do that, or it'll take it off the list.
It also believes in you.
It does believe in me. It thinks I can do it.
It gives you much higher weight than you think you need.
It gives me 50s for curls, and I was like, Fitbod, it's me.
Yeah, but then you crushed it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I crushed it, but I will say I did a sets of 10 with 50s, and that's a huge. I mean, I went from 35s to 50s in less than 2 years.
It gets you over mental plateaus too, which are I think the biggest problem.
I cranked off 60 push-ups yesterday, 60 without and good like down past 90.
Yep.
And I turned around, I go, I just did 60 push-ups. Now, I remember when I was in karate, I'm Taekwondo, and Master Kim, we came in, right? Master Kim goes, you guys doing 10 sets of 50 push-ups. And me and Tommy looked at him like, I can do maybe 20. Yeah. I can do 60 push-ups now?
In one set, 60?
I can do 60.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's from Fitbod.
That's from Fitbod. My leg, last night I was doing 50s on my lunges.
You were?
And
you
50s in each hand. I was making noises from the weight room. That was not good.
Fine-tuned by certified personal trainers. So that way you're getting the best practices. You can go watch videos. If you don't know what it is.
Every exercise has a video. Sometimes I hit them all the time and go, am I doing that? And I just do it for form. Sometimes I'll go, I know how this works. What's the form? Am I getting the form right? I had to do
adapts to your growth as you progress.
And then it knows when I need a kick-ass workout. It knows, and where I hate it, where I curse it. But at the end of the workout, last night I thought I'm not making through this. I had 4 sets of burpees, 16 burpees, 4 sets. And I was like, set 2, I was like, I'm going to have to cut the last set.
You're a great test case because you can clearly see a physical change before Fitbod,
very clear,
and up to now. You're dense. You're
kind of dumpy and kind of loserish. I know both.
I posted a slow-mo go-kart track walk with all the guys.
Oh, you did.
And did you see it?
No, I didn't see it, but he probably looks.
We're gonna tell. I mean, it's crazy.
We're gonna tell what a demon Chip Foose is tonight.
The shoulders and it's like his whole shape has changed.
Oh, we did it.
And you can see it in photos. Oh shit!
Yes.
When you like on specials.
Yep.
Like if I'm like working on a graphic design or something, I can see. Yeah.
I was like, hey,
I used to have to Photoshop some muscles on.
You did the muffin top. Use the muffin top tool to take it out.
It was like a stick figure before, but now
you don't need equipment. You can just input. You have one band. You have one 15-pound weight.
And if you have nothing, it'll kick your ass.
Put in your goals. Yeah, you can have nothing, just your body. So level up your workout. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. You get 25% off your subscription, or try it for free for 7 days at fitbod.me/Titus.
And it gives you it's cool. It times out the rest for me. Like sometimes I get done and be like, and it'll be like,
that's
you have a minute. And I'm like, I have a minute. I'm not guilty.
Right.
I can just wait.
Right.
That's fitbod.me/Titus.
Thank you for my birthday party this last week. It was awesome.
Super fun.
We had so much fun, and
it was you guys were all little boys again.
We went to K2 here in Burbank to go-kart racing. It was phenomenal.
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
First of all, go-kart is such an understatement. Because fucking Chip Foose and this
almost killed
speed demon,
they're insane.
Those things are flying. I was plowed by Chip Foose, and I feel like
you too?
I had to go to the hospital.
Can I tell this story?
Oh, did you get plowed too?
Yeah.
Can I tell this story?
Right after the whole place.
I thought he was the worst. I had no idea.
Chip Foose.
He spun me. He flipped me. He spun me around so hard.
He's still in pain.
So, all right, let's talk about this. So Chip Foose is the best car designer in the world, but he hangs out with race car drivers. He's always at events. He goes, they give him free things to go drive at the tracks, and Chip just been driving since he was a kid. So Chip, on top of that, a lot of people, if you met Chip Foose, he's the nicest guy in the world. One of my best friends in the world. Love him with all my heart. Put him in a competitive situation. He's a demon. It's the worst. Like, you're like, I don't even know you anymore. Everybody was like, who the fuck is wrong with you?
He broke all the rules. They immediately said, no bumping the cars.
Bang!
Yep.
And right out of the gate, he's like,
so
how fast are you going?
On those, I think they go 40, maybe 45. But you're on a little track whipping it.
Right.
So I start my first race. I start at the back of the pack. It's my birthday. I'm going to start at the back to see who I can pass. And I pass everybody. I get to third. I can't get past Zach. Or is it you?
No,
What was
Zach.
me.
I couldn't get
But
past
Zach
that.
gave the guy $20 to slow your car down on the first
You know,
race.
I thought about this later.
Really?
I thought about this later. There was a point when my car did slow down, and I looked. It was that girl that was running the thing, and I'm like,
Yep.
"What's going on?" I looked at her, I go, and she went and hit it again. So she did slow me down a little bit.
Mhm.
So Zach, son of a bitch. So second race, I started in the middle of the pack, and I ended up me and Chip were racing. And third race, okay, so Chip is going around everybody. Like Chip is such a good driver. But he's doing it in a way that's like he's not being, excuse me.
He's
he's like GT baby. So I get him. I start behind him on the third race, and I get around him.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone get so fucking angry that someone passed them. He was, and with everybody else, I've been fine. I've been like, "Hey, you're racing, yay!"
Yeah.
Chip's behind me, and he's like, and I realized, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
We got to do this for real?
So our buddy Sam was in front of us, and Sam went around a corner and tapped the brakes and spun it, and I tapped his back end.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, full speed, Foose hits my car this way. I spun the whole car all the way around, ended up on the track, and then he just drove around us.
Yep. And he was like,
"That's racing. That's racing."
what the fuck?
So Chip Foose, I love you to death, but God damn, am I not going to go on a racetrack with you again?
Yeah. Same exact experience.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
You woke up in pain.
I woke up the next day going, "Why does my neck?" Oh, yeah. I said, "Thanks for the high-speed chiropractic adjustment." Chip.
I couldn't believe it. I thought you were the worst.
No,
Driver.
No.
Yeah. No.
No,
I'm a good driver.
like
but-
aggressive on
Yeah.
the go-kart
Yeah.
track.
oh, I'll pass you, but I'm not going to wreck you.
Yeah.
You did wreck me. That's why I've never done it again.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I didn't know you that well.
Sometimes depends on the turn.
We
though.
lived together.
Exactly, and I stick by what I said.
I like there's like a couple tight turns and you have to kind of hit it, and sometimes people will skid.
Yeah.
And if you're right behind somebody and you're also about to make that turn, they're at a stop.
Yeah.
So you're going to hit them.
Yeah.
So there's a couple, like Shatraw, I was right in front of me and I hit him. And I was like, I didn't intentionally hit you. Bye.
Yeah, you guys perfect. You're too polite. Chad,
Yeah.
It's okay. All right, didn't mean to hit you. Chip's like, man, suck
Chip
it.
was not playing, man.
He was not playing.
But his wife told me that she won't ride with him either.
She said she went in
in
one
a
race
race
car.
car.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said she took did a track day with him and got in the car with him. She said, "I'll never get in
Yeah.
the car with
Neck
him."
brace the next day.
Ever.
It was so fun. They went to our favorite restaurant, Mercado in LA, and we had a great night. And thank you so much for my birthday.
You're welcome.
Got the coolest jacket.
They all got trophies.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, look. So
Kenny kept telling everyone the story of you at Jet's. What year birthday
it
was
was
that?
still 8. It was 8
8-year
or 9.
birthday. Kenny told everyone, she goes, "Oh my God, I remember Dad raced all the 8-year-olds and beat them." And then,
Well, good.
Thank you.
Good.
and then
And
took
then dunked
the
on them.
trophy and then stood on
Then
the
I stood
podium.
over that little
Dead
podium.
serious.
I said, I get surrounded by tiny little children, and I'm going.
She goes, "Do you remember
'Cause
how
I-
he was serious holding his trophy?"
Well, I was being funny because I knew it was y'all learned a lesson today, didn't you?
Mhm.
Y'all learned a lesson today, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. Uncle Titus. Do not F with Uncle Titus. And I said F because they were 8. What was I going to tell you about what happened? Shoot.
Go-kart track.
Go-kart track. We went so we get trophies at the end. So because they did the average of the 3 races. No, the third race is the final. Me and Chip started podium style. I came in second, passed him, pissed him off. I got wrecked, and that still ended up second. So at the end of it, we get these metal go-karts, and they're pretty big. They're like this big, and they're metal go-karts. One of them's silver, one of them's gold, and one of them's bronze. And Zach got the bronze. We passed him out at dinner. So I get a text from Bud Brunsman, this producer, done a lot of great TV shows. He produced Overhauling, and he goes, Chip said this is all it says. Chip says he kicked your ass at go-kart racing. So I write a dissertation on what a crazy psychopath Chip is. Yeah. So, and then the next picture I get, and I go, not that, I go, I'm the only one of anybody that could pass him. Mm-hmm. And he wrecked me because I passed him. The next text I get is a picture from Chip of, like 3 or 4 pictures of his gold first place trophy, go-kart, in various parts of his custom car style. And that doesn't say word, just takes pictures of it all across.
Sent those to me as well.
A bitch. Son of a bitch.
He's very serious.
Yeah, who knew? You get into these little things, and it's
Because he's
usually
such a nice
kids. It was fun. It's for
He's
fun.
so
Yippee.
nice.
And he's so mild-mannered.
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's a ruse.
No, it is
I
a
had
ruse.
no idea.
He's
that
great,
Chip
though.
ruse.
he is actually worse than you.
Thank you.
What
Thank
happened
you.
with Greta Thunberg?
Greta Thunberg
Thunberg.
all right, so here's what's great. Here's what I love about people, and this gave me a little bit of hope. A bunch of people left, was it England or Sweden? With a bunch of boats to actually take food into Gaza.
Gaza Freedom Flotilla.
Right, the
Flotilla.
For like baby formula.
Flotilla, but that's not tortilla.
That's
It's flotilla.
Yes, if you're in.
If you speak
delicious
Spanish.
boat.
So the flotilla came in.
Swedish. She's Swedish.
Right. So they all came in. They got arrested by the Israelis. She was drugged by her hair. She was beaten up, and she was forced to
Deported.
forced to kiss.
Different people deported to
was
Greece and Slovakia.
Forced to kiss the Israeli flag.
I'm sorry?
Yep. And it's like at one point, it's funny with Greta Thunberg, you want to go, there's certain people you just don't want to fuck with because there's something extra in them.
Yeah.
Like she's got something extra. Like she doesn't really care.
Yeah.
She like, okay, if you think Greta Thunberg's going to back off now,
Right.
you are so mistaken.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's going to get worse. And we're all like, that's a little girl. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's
that's her
16 or
power.
17 now. Right. And so it's like Malala. You're like, if this kid who anybody else could take scares the hell out of all you guys running the government, then we need to follow this.
The
person.
guy who stood in front of the tank, she pushed him out of the way. And, the Chinese.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, let me have your bags.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Goodness.
I'm sad by what's going on in the country right now. And people, what I said in the Armageddon update is true. Get ready. It's coming. You get loud. Start complaining.
We're not just screaming sanity into a void, are we?
I go to Trader Joe's the other day, and thank you guys for listening to us be stupid and be angry. And I go into Trader Joe's, and I need to tell both of you guys this. Grab a bag of salad, a couple bottles of wine. I grab my chocolate, and
That was for one night.
and as I walk in, I still have it. And I walk to the thing, and the guy reaches. Guy kind of meets me there. Like I've never seen them. He bolts out of the cashier. And he grabs my cart and he goes, I got it. Puts it down and he's saying, and he goes, and I get done and I say, how's your day? We're talking. And then he finishes the bag, hands me my receipt, and he goes, hey, I need you guys to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I listen to you guys all the time, and those Armageddon updates keep me sane, and just keep going. Tell them for me to keep doing what you guys are doing.
Awesome.
So,
Well, it's our First Amendment right
so there's one guy in
that
the
lets
Trader
us
Joe's.
create
So when that's not a void, there's one guy.
and use this platform and do this podcast.
Mhm.
And it also not just our speech, but First Amendment covers our right to protest,
Mhm.
right?
And maybe
Which
we're
is-
slogans.
for now.
Which is why we're happy to introduce a new sponsor, protestsource.com.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun. So
I love this company because, and why we were most excited about it, is it was created by a service disabled veteran
right.
of Afghanistan.
Wow.
Yeah, who's obviously not excited about what's going on.
Well, this is what I love. I love when the people that actually took the vow to the Constitution notice when other motherfuckers are violating that vow.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. It's happening with ICE. It's happening with the president. It's happening with everybody that is actually working for this administration is violating their oath to the Constitution.
He can't physically go out and protest, so he decided to do something to support everybody who can.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
Let me see the blanket.
We got some of the coolest stuff from
This shirt.
protestsource.com.
Yep.
Ken and Titus are both wearing shirts. Check this blanket out. This is stuff that you can legitimately use while you're out.
So you can be out protesting and you no kings.
This is so cool.
We're taking this to the protest. No
Cool.
kings in the USA, and it's big enough too. That's awesome.
I like the
gotta make
graphic
a-
style.
I got to make a stick for this.
Chaplain.
What's on the
just
other
went
side? What's on the other side? Hold on,
Protest Source logo.
Protest source. So guys, listen, Protest source.
Tees, hoodies, blankets, more mugs.
I have
We all
hoodies.
have mugs
Mhm.
upstairs.
I'm wearing my shirt right now. Boom.
We have
Agent Krasnov, man. I love because people get mad. There's a guy named Gunny that tours around with a fuck Trump flag on his Harley.
Yeah.
And he videotapes people screaming at him. Look, man. He's like, this is
mugs,
big.
water bottles, the Stanley Cup we have. I
Yeah.
love that.
But I support veterans and support this guy's disabled veteran. He puts his time in, and we got some stuff and get some stuff. Just look, guys, go get a shirt. You have it. We're all going to be at the protest.
Even have protest gear like backpacks, gas masks, first aid kits.
Oh, I'm ordering gas masks today. We're going to need those.
First aid kits, very important.
I like it's like protest supplies.
No, that's what it's
awesome.
called.
I thought he was just no. I just didn't realize it.
Protest source.
I know, but gas masks. I thought
It's
t-shirts.
like prepper stuff.
They're always
because
coming out with new designs, new products, new everything. Great holiday gift for people that are upset like we are.
Get a Poochie gas mask.
They've got free shipping in the U.S. for the rest of this year, and they're fans of the show. So you can use promo code Titus for another 10% off of everything on the site if you go to protestsource.com.
Yeah.
We're almost 10 months into this nightmare.
And also stand for what you stand for. You know, so many people have this thing, and we've lived so well for so long that we're used to. I think we're used to it being easy and comfortable and convenient. And now that it's not, none of us wants to deal with the work that it's going to take to fix it. And the Tree of Liberty needs to be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. We are there now. And by the way,
at protestsource.com, if you use promo code Titus, you can buy things to make your feelings known, be seen, be heard. We love this company. Go to their website, protestsource.com. You can get 10% off. You guys are going to love the stuff.
And that's the only thing I'll change it. Go to protestsource.com, guys. It's the only thing that's going to change to let people know that they're wrong. Like, you have to let people know where you stand. I love
it because you're also going and helping to suppp a disabled
veteran. Yes, I do too.
I mean, it's like,
but even then, it's like, it's not charity. It's good stuff.
No, it's amazing and useful.
Yeah. Also, if you're a white guy with a beard and you live in North Hollywood, you're going to wear this stuff because you're going to look like ice. People look at me like,
yeah, exactly. What
they start hiding from me at the gym.
yeah, not with this.
Not with this. That's what I'm saying.
They're like, okay, bro, you with this, all right.
Come on in.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you see that he wouldn't leave me alone because he wanted to climb onto this
blanket? Yeah, and the blankets
are whores.
I was thinking about this driving in today. I was thinking that we are at a place now where, like you and I, the three of us have been talking about it for a long time. I've been talking about this for a long time. If you know history and you know what this guy has said and done, you know that he's heading towards something. Mm-hmm. He's heading towards taking the government over. Yeah. He's heading towards becoming a dictator. He is not going to stop. If you guys think we're going to have another election, you're out of your mind. Yeah. If you do nothing, we're not going to have another election. Yeah. If you do something, they will stop.
Yeah. He's doing everything big and small of emperors and dictators. He wants to put his face on a fucking coin while he's alive. In the 1800s, we specifically said you can't put your face on a coin,
right?
Because that's what emperors do. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Money, maybe it's a. I thought
it was going to be a bill. Either way, though,
do people use coins anymore?
Why would we put the biggest loser we ever had? When did we start putting felons on money? Like, he's a felon rapist. Yeah. Like, when did we start? When that's even an idea? Didn't someone go, hey, bro, maybe that
some slave owners on it.
Was it going to be on it's going to be on a $2 bill that's only worth 50 cents? Like I don't understand exactly why. And this horrendous monstrosity that they're building next to the White House. It's like, like you're ruining, like it's almost like, what's a famous building? Like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They're going to actually, let's straighten it out.
Yeah.
No. Let's put, we need to do, it needs a Walmart next to it. Because that's what they're building next to the White House. It actually, the ballroom dwarfs the White House.
Yep.
And do we just take that down when he leaves? Mm-hmm. We just,
it's everything that America is not supposed to be.
Tear it down.
Every level.
Put the Rose Garden back again.
Yep.
I mean, who paves over the Rose Garden?
I will say this: this man is 82 now.
Who?
Trump. How old is Trump?
79.
79. Now that means his life doesn't have a whole lot left. the party.
You said his dad lived until
93.
90 something.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but his dad didn't have McDonald's.
True.
Come on, McDonald's, do your job and billions will be served. This man is not long for this world in the sense of time. And I will say this, the party that we will have when this man is no longer taking a breath will be
We'll
insane.
celebrate people dying. But
Oh, well, yeah. Well, Hitler too. I would have survived. I would have partied like it was 1999 when Hitler died. This man has done nothing. He's absolutely zero. Not just since president, his whole life. If you read this, you guys should go look at this. There's someone that it's a 3 or 4 part piece right now on the Epstein files, but it tracks Trump back. His father was a slumlord. His grandfather was a pimp and ran a brothel and with that and a restaurant, which connects to Epstein somehow. So they have pimp blood or whatever. Trafficking women. When you look at the all the money that was put into the banks through Epstein stuff, a lot of it's to Trump. There is. The reason they don't want, here's what I think, my conspiracy theory, I'm assuming this again. I think they don't, because we have the Epstein list. If you would just subpoena the bank records from JP Morgan Chase and Deutsche Bank, you have you could track to the companies who paid Epstein. You could just do it. I don't understand why no one's doing it.
yeah, you do.
Didn't the victims say that they were going to come up with their own list? Like, come on, it's time.
Supposedly the victims were, but here's the thing with that. The problem is going to be, the problem is going to be with that is that they will be sued and they don't have the money or the resources to actually fight it. What we would need is somebody with some serious balls to go pro bono. Do me a favor, look up, see if did the subpoena get pulled for James Comey? I thought someone said that Comer pulled the subpoena for James Comey because James Comey's hired this lawyer that's like a demon. He's a badass, and I think Comer pulled a subpoena for Comey.
Let's see. The victims could be worried that they're of Windows too. That could have been a threat.
Yeah, Windows, right?
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. James Comey, subpoena and withdrawal. August 2025. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer issued a subpoena to Comey for deposition related to the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. Is that the same one? However, the subpoena was withdrawn in October after Comey denied having any relevant information.
Comey denied having any relevant information on the Epstein thing?
Yeah, Comer withdrew. Comer. This is Comey.
Comer. Got to like this, Comer. Hey, you Democrats are ruining everything. You Democrats ruin Sorry.
All right, let's see. Comer withdraws subpoena after Comey claims no information on Epstein.
Did you see that fired? They also fired. Here's how petty. What a fucking child this guy is. They fired one of the DOJ guys said, I'm not going to perp walk Comey.
Right.
I'm not going to perp walk him. And so,
who's a staunch Republican,
fired. You want to know how staunch he is? When Hillary was ahead in the polls by 3 points, 9 days before the election, he went against all FBI and DOJ policy and actually said that she's still under investigation. She never got busted for anything. He just did that. And here's what I want to point out about Trump. And to all you people who think, well, I'm different, whether it's Pam Bondi, whether it's Kash Patel, whether it's Dan Bongino, whether it's Tom Homan, the second you flip on this guy or the second you don't do it, he's going to throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
Giuliani, Manafort, Bannon. He didn't do shit for Bannon when Bannon, told that money. You have to understand that this guy will let you do jail time. His own right-hand guy, Michael Cohen. If you go against this guy, if you think Elon Musk lost $260 million and then Trump cut all the EV credits, he fucked up Musk's business. And so if you guys think the problem, the thing is that when he had guys that were like serious, Rex Tillerson, he had General Kelly and Milley, those guys have gravitas. Yeah. And when they start talking shit, they'll come back at you.
And Trump will just be like, they're ugly and fat.
Yeah, they're ugly. Yeah, exactly. That was a mistake. However, when you get Kash Patel and Don Bongino podcasters, you can just fucking roll over them and move on.
Because they're nothing.
This guy burned his own buddy down. Giuliani's been his buddy for years.
Hillary could have used ExpressVPN.
What?
Yeah,
What?
could she have?
It's like tinted windows for your internet connection.
Okay,
like-
I like this. Cops
It's-
can't see, is what you're saying? So we can commit crimes?
It's like putting a bag
Uh-huh.
under an outside toilet seat.
I don't even know.
That's where my emails went.
Everyone needs a VPN these days, especially. I mean,
Especially if you're on our side, we're the enemy within. If you're the enemy
I didn't even
within,
think about that, man. We need to start going.
all your internet traffic flows through their servers.
yep.
Internet service providers, including mobile, know every single website you go to, which right now could be a problem.
True.
Don't you think?
Yep.
In the US, ISPs are legally allowed to then sell that info to advertisers
Oh, my
or
gosh.
whomever, I guess, right?
Right.
ExpressVPN reroutes 100% of your traffic through their secure encrypted servers.
So you actually you get equipment and you run it through your stuff and it goes to them first and then goes out.
That way your ISP cannot see your browsing history.
I like this.
I'm surprised Dennis hasn't chimed in yet.
Yeah, doesn't it keep moving your IP address around?
hides it.
It keeps changing
Yeah.
Okay,
so they can't pinpoint
Makes it extremely difficult for third parties to track your
And-
online activity.
As far as I know, they don't store any of your information, so it doesn't get kept anywhere. Like in other service providers, they store it, like Spectrum or
I
whoever.
wish I was more of a criminal.
I mean, what would you not want people to know about right now?
I say it on the podcast all the time. I've already said 3 things on the podcast that honestly I'm waiting for. Mr. Titus, can you come outside, please?
Yeah. But this is going to be like if you say something in a post,
Yeah.
like on a
Right.
social media post,
That
in
can be
text,
that
can be tracked. Or if you send an email that says, fuck this fucking Trump guy,
Yeah.
that could be
Right.
tracked.
Oh, I've said that
That's
repeatedly.
what I was
Yeah.
just thinking.
It's
I
that
said
kind
it
of stuff.
really.
If you go to protest source,
Yeah.
you might get,
Protest source.
Well, look, I mean, and people can read things. Look at Kimmel. Kimmel just said
All you do is open the app and click one button.
Yeah, so if you want to, Kimmel just said something that never blew it up to anything. So all it would take is someone to take your stuff, put it up and twist it a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're in trouble. That's just a good idea. I like this.
Works on all devices, phones, laptops, tablets, so you can stay private even on the go. Optional dedicated IP service engineered with innovative zero knowledge design. Not even ExpressVPN can track the IP address back to the user.
Also, I'm glad you can do it on the go because when you're a fugitive, you're going to need to hide your stuff.
in our bunkers. We're
Yeah, exactly. We're going to need it.
This is what it's like to live with him. I finally asked him to stop today. I was like, I'm already living with anxiety. Please stop.
You're having chest pains.
I am. Select
She's
plans
nervous about
include
her, so.
Identity Defender, a new suite of tools that'll get your data removed from data brokers and then will alert you when your data appears on the dark web.
Oh, I like this.
I do too.
I
And
want this.
even insure you against data theft for up to $1 million. ExpressVPN was rated #1 by top tech reviewers like CNET and The Verge.
I'm okay. All right. I think we need to maybe get this.
It's, we had it.
Right.
We've worked with them before, and this is reminding me again, like,
especially now with how things are. By the way, also, listen, what's coming is what's coming.
Yeah.
And this would be perfect to have.
Yeah.
This will help.
This is reminding me how important that is
Yep.
and was.
Yep.
When I've used ExpressVPN, I was using it for specific searches for this podcast.
Right. That's a good use of it.
Because some of the things that we're searching, if compiled, might alert someone.
I didn't even think about that. Every time
Your Armageddon update,
Mhm. Every week.
image searches that you do and stuff.
every time there's some horror, I spend
Yes.
on my
Yeah,
Armageddon
yeah.
updates, and I spend 4 hours searching
Yeah.
shootings, and I'll be like, "Hey,
Same.
dude, what's with what's Ken's cutting it right now?"
Yep. Sometimes when I do it from home, I'm fucking, I got to delete.
Yep.
Delete this afterwards.
Extremely important to me.
And we're just
to
writing
not
comedy.
Have my
Yeah.
data sold too.
Right.
Secure your online data today. Go to expressvpn.com/Titus. That's expressvpn.com/Titus to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months. expressvpn.com/Titus.
It's one of those services where you don't notice it, so things are good. like when you have, I don't know, a security system on your house.
Right.
You're like, oh, I'm safe. Or when you're vaccinated.
Exactly.
You don't get things and you're like, oh, I'm good. Everything's
Yep.
good. But when you don't have it,
Right.
you're getting fucking phishing scams and all
Yep.
fucking
Yeah.
weird shit.
Come on my podcast. We pay $3,000. Really? Do you for a podcast? Really? Okay.
Yep. I have one bit of good news for everyone before we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God.
Other than I'm filming my special on October 25th.
October 20th. Guys, please come down. You guys want to come to the show?
6:30, 8:45.
Go to ChristopherTitus.com right now and go to the contact page. Send us an email to get tickets to this show.
No.
Don't do that. Go ahead. Listen to her.
Go. What?
Titus Podcast / No, I'm kidding.
He just totally made something up. Go to my website, rachelbradleycomedy.com or ChristopherTitus.com. And the ticket links
Yeah, on the tour page.
are on the
Yeah,
tour
click
page
tour.
of both of our
And by the way, guys,
websites.
we're all filming it. We do so good with our filming. It's going to professional TV taping. Come see it.
So this is what I tell people. Please buy tickets because I'm self-funding this special and it helps us if you buy tickets. If you cannot afford tickets because things are crazy right now, I want to give you those tickets. So
But if you can buy them, please support us.
it would greatly help me. So
Right. Or buy a poster.
if you can't, just hit me up and let me know.
Got it.
The good news is Reading Rainbow is coming back
Hey.
On PBS?
with LeVar Burton.
No shit.
Oh,
Yep.
did you see what Jimmy Kimmel, to go with this, Jimmy Kimmel, I think Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert are doing?
What?
They gave $1 million a piece to PBS.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we talked about the Riyadh Comedy Festival last week.
Yeah.
If I could see like up and coming comics do it, but if they got this big, whatever paycheck, if they did it and then gave it to like Veterans Affairs or like victims of 9/11 or like, and donated it that way, then it
Yep.
would have been like,
But
that's
what
a good way to do
That's
it.
what I'm saying about how much money's enough. That's how much money's enough. The guys
Exactly.
the guys that did Riyadh were not hurting for money
yeah.
No.
in any way, shape, or
And
form.
women. Men and women.
But is it coming back on PBS? 'Cause that's exciting. Because I thought PBS was going away, but now
I
that
did
they've
too.
donated,
No, the funding for PBS went away.
Oh,
Okay.
right. That's right. That's right.
Like maybe Mark Cuban would actually kind of step up and go, I'm going to fund PBS.
That does sound like something he would do.
Yeah.
He supports noble causes.
Where's
There are good billionaires. Mackenzie Scott.
yeah, where's George Soros when you need him for PBS?
And why do they keep going after this? He's like a
Poor guy.
90-year-old.
Yeah, I don't. Is he the only one?
Come see us in Spokane this week, please. Wednesday is me. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is both of us.
Doomed to repeat.
Him headlining Doomed to Repeat. Amazing
I'm bringing
show.
in. I'm writing some new material. I'm adding to it now because I'm done. I'm off book now. I'm going to add a couple bits to it. I got to extend it just a little bit.
Is he going to go back on book for the new stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Do me a favor, scream sanity and get loud. Got to get loud. The reason that we've gotten this far is because we haven't gotten loud yet. We've actually let it go. We keep waiting. Do you notice you keep waiting for something to change? I know they're just going to they're going to put an end to this, right? Someone's going to step in.
Nobody's coming.
No
to
one's
save
coming.
you.
There's no Avengers. There are no Avengers. They don't
No.
exist. You have to be the Avenger. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. For myself, the lovely Bump Show Ray and the Highlander. Later.
Peace out.
That could be the only one.